Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. Well, I'm coming up with some crazy concepts. I got a good one for you today. This is a little Curtis Mayfield concept from what? The Pusherman. I'm God's Pusherman, and my drug is spiritual knowledge. Let's go. You got yours? Let's go. Right is a 25 rule to live by. Storytelling the story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons, and you tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, we're going with this, yep, to know thyself. So I asked the question, do you know you? Oh, you will know through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. All right? Oh, okay. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't mess with them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you, right thinkers. Know thyself and to Maya be true. I'm an old 70s baby, so we come from an era where Curtis Mayfield was talking about the Pusherman, and I fell into the trap. Yeah, I played the game. I lost, paid my dues, got out. Okay, but now I got a philosophy. Right thinkers, let's talk about I'm God's messenger, aka Pusherman, with what? My drug is spiritual knowledge. God knowledge, self knowledge, whatever you want to call it, but that's my drug, and I'm bringing it to you every day. Some of y'all like it, some of y'all don't, but I'm bringing it. Why? I know it's good. Why? I use it. Let's go. Right thinkers, I push a drug called God, hmm aka spiritual knowledge. Yeah, I'm God's pusher, man. No, but the drug I'm pushing is knowledge of him. So if you don't mind me doing that. So let's go. I got my little thing. Let's rock. I'm gonna have to have some fun. There's a message in here. If spiritual knowledge, aka self-knowledge, was a drug, oh, I would be God's number one dealer. Why? Because that's what I do every day. I'm on my grind. And back the day when I was on the corner, rain, sunshine didn't make a difference to me. 24/7, I'm gonna get mine. If it's out there to be gotten, I'm getting it. Why? I ain't letting nothing get by. That was my old motto for streets and hustling. Okay, I took that same philosophy. Oh man, listen, and he loves it. Why? I'm on my grind. And he loved it. I'm on my grind. And back in my drug dealing days, I would be available 24/7, 365. I did it. I did it. I loved it. I didn't give a crap about nothing else but what getting that money. That's where my heart was at. Okay, I was a main hustler dream, a down hustler dream, a hustler supreme. It wasn't no game that I couldn't play. I learned the game by the best players I knew at my time, and I mastered my craft of playing the game. Okay, moving on. Back past that. But the same effort I used to master the streets and hustling a good thing, I put it now to doing something good and righteous. That's the difference. Okay? No, I don't want to talk right now. All right. But my point is the same effort that I put forth doing the wrong thing, it served me to a degree, but still led me the wrong way. Now I'm putting it in the right way. Ain't nothing but good. So that's my point. That's the point I'm trying to get across to all my right thinkers. It don't make a difference what you used to do. The difference is what you're doing now. Okay? Now, my drug, okay, that I push ain't weed, mescaline, acid, all that quaalude. I had it all. things I didn't sell were what I didn't do. Heroin and pills. I didn't that one in that I call it the white boy drug, that meth, whatever they called it, but I didn't do none of that, so I didn't sell it. But yeah, I was a drug seller, drug user. I got high every day. That was my business. That was my craft. You came by and bought acid, we can drop acid. You came by and bought some mescaline, we can drop some mescaline. You getting coke, we can sniff some coke. Weed, we can smoke that. I'm doing it all. Call me Paul. What? That's what I was doing. So I had to, conform. But now, all that I did, again, with that, I do it with God. That's the part I can appreciate now. What's this? Now, every day, for I do it now for the God. I'm giving spiritual knowledge away. What? Every day. For little or no pay. Why? I ain't making no money doing this. I ain't got a problem with that. Why? I ain't doing it for the money, and I sure ain't making none. But my point is, I'm doing what I love to do, and for those who appreciate what I do it for you. That's my point. And again, spiritual knowledge, self-knowledge is the best. Why? That was going to get you through the test of life at judgment day. I keep telling you that. Okay, what I give you going to help you later on. Remember that. All good stuff ain't right now. God, again, let me explain this to you. God is spirit. When you hear me say spiritual, that means God. When you hear me knowledge, that means I'm giving you God knowledge. I'm not no preacher. I don't preach about God. No, I can teach a philosophy and principles that'll get God's attention by how you live. That's the difference. So I ain't here, oh, praise the Lord, all that. No. And I'm blessed daily. I ain't raised the roof, all that nonsense. No, I just take my blessings in stride. Why? 'Cause I know how I got it, and I know what it takes to keep getting it. That's what I do for you daily. You can do it too. And you get the same benefits. My pastor, he getting his. My Lord, she getting hers. So everybody who doing what they need to do, get in there. So if you ain't me, must not be doing it right. Again, God is spirit. So I give or push what? You got knowledge. I'm trying to get you to know God for yourself and not a belief. I need you to perform a deed so that you can get reimbursed with a blessing that'll keep you what? Performing good deeds. If you do something, Pavlov's theory. Every time a pet trainer, animal, I got cats, I know the deal. When you get them to do what you want them to do, all you got to do is pass off, slide off, snack them up, I call it, give them a snack. And every person you see who train animals, when they do what they need to do, they really quickly give them a snack. Why? That's the reward. When you do the right thing, God hook you up. That's your reward. Okay. Everybody ain't got to know about that. Your blessings ain't, well, I got blessed. I've been blessed. No, some of you might want to just keep to yourself. All right. So that's the concept. Let me go. Hope you understand. When I'm giving you God knowledge, not a belief system, I'm giving you stuff that you can implement in your life and get the benefits from them daily. I used to push drugs. Why? The people want to escape reality. They want to get high. They want to take a trip. They want to get away or whatever. They have disappointment. Somebody died. Everybody gonna get high. I used to love to go to funerals and marriages and stuff like that. Why? Everybody want to get high. Everybody want to get high. So I was that dude to supply what they do at that time. Their needs. Now I push. I don't even push it. I give spiritual knowledge away. Okay. If you try this, spiritual knowledge, ooh, you get hooked on that. You good to go. Why? I got hooked on it 15 years ago. My pastor, he been hooked on Christ for over 47 years. My mother-in-law, she got 80 years going. She don't know nothing else. And my pastor said it best. I said, how did you stay, at 15? I didn't hear God calling me. And girl, some more. But he been in that lifestyle since he was 15. I remember he's a preacher. Everybody knew who he was. The holy man. No, I call him the holy man. That's my dude. But yeah, he used his philosophy to get where he is. So I understand that. And he's still high on Christ. So I get the concept. All right. So we high as a kite every day. We be zooming. Now I use that analogy, okay, because the same philosophy and same principles that I put into doing the wrong thing, selling my drugs, doing all that nonsense, I put that into now with sitting here putting together these lessons for you. I ain't gonna tell you about that. But yeah, I sit and write everything down. Okay. I write all this down so I don't just know this is all pre-done. Okay. And I got pages of information where the lessons, I put them down, take them out like that. So yeah, that's the time I spend putting it together. So I ain't just up here willy-nilly just haphazardly talking about a bunch of nonsense. So no, I have structure. That's my point. Again, this to me is a lesson. I give life lessons. Let me get back to it. Sorry about that. Where we at? Now, I use the drug analogy because that's what I'm familiar with, but I just use the analogy because the effort that I put in to do that, I use it the same way now. That's why I use that. With the UPS, everything I did, I gave my best effort and I excel. But with self and spiritual knowledge, you have to put in your work to obtain it. Nobody gives it to you. No, you got to do some things to acquire it. That's why the people who you see respect for what they knowledgeable of, they had to put the work in. It ain't magic. It's hard work, okay? And I put mine in every day. Why? To do what I do for you. Again. And the beauty part about when you do that is the results. When you're doing it for the right reasons, it's so good. When I did it for the wrong reasons, it didn't work out too good for me in the end. So that's my difference, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I know the difference between the two. From 75 to 84, that was my lifespan in the drug game. 5.5 of them years running, 3.5 sitting. 9 years, not good. I've been doing this now over 10 years. Going 6 this month will be on here on my YouTube channel. So I got 6 years in the bank. I'm not concerned about a whole bunch of nonsense. Why? I'm doing what I like to do. And according to the views, y'all like it too. Let me get back to it. Now, like again, my drugs that I sold, I used them. I don't give you something that I don't know. I would never do that. And again, as a drug dealer, that was my philosophy. So it's easy to give you life lessons. Why? They mine. I'm giving it to you. You ain't got to, no. Just tune in and use them what they're intended for to help you. Now, the same drugs I used back then, what I'm giving you now, I use myself. Yeah, daily. I put what? I put, ooh, oh, I get high off my supply every day. God, I'm high as a kite right now. I'm spaced. Why? I got God conscious. I'm God enthusiastic. I'm living my out. I'm comfortable. I'm content with what I'm doing. And when I'm coming to do this makes it all better for me. Why? Somebody can benefit from this. That makes me feel good. Let's go. Now, where am I down here? Okay. If I didn't do it, I didn't sell it. Again, I'm not going to teach what I do. I don't come here to teach about the Bible. I don't give you none of that. No, I don't do none of that. I got mine. Curtis Mayfield said, I'm so glad I got my own. And that's what I did. After studying everybody else and put it all together, now I call it gumbo. Why? I got a little bit of everything in here, and it's all good. And I got just enough, right, of everything mixture to put in here, so it tastes good. All right? It's all good. Now, with my right thinking philosophy, my gumbo, spiritual gumbo, I teach only what I know, not what I believe, not what I think, not how I feel. None of that means nothing. I'm a teacher, I'm a philosophy that I don't have to get caught up in a whole bunch of emotional nonsense. No, just tell the truth and keep it real. That's it. That's right thing philosophy in a nutshell. All right. I'm on my God grind, giving God knowledge when all the time, every day. Sometimes a few times. Some of y'all ain't paying attention. I do 3 lessons a day. Okay, simple as that. Yeah. Why you doing so many? Why not? I got them. I do them. I put them out there. What the hell? That's what I do. This is what I do. So I'm not, oh, I got to put, nope, nope. When they go out, like, man, send it out. Put it out there. Some you like, some you don't. Don't make a difference to me. My job is to put it out there. So that's what God told me to do. You just teaching how to get to me. My man, I'm good. And with my spiritual knowledge, okay, now is my drug of choice, which is what? To know thyself. That you becoming God conscious, you're going to stay high for the rest of your life and on to eternity. How about that one? I can kick it in, what? Not just at this life. You got more to go if you get with God. Why? That's what he got. He don't stop. Eternity. Immortality is what the spirit is in you is. You got to become conscious of that, and that's how you live forever. When you die, your conscience die. All you got is people's memory to keep you around and some photos, whatever that. But when you become God conscious, you around forever, and you gonna know who you are. I'm loving knowing who I am for eternity. Get that some thought. Think about that. Because when you pass on in the physical body, if the spirit and the conscious ain't as one, dun 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 dun, I'm it gonna get you. And I learned over the years that the spiritual truth, self-knowledge, aka the source of all spiritual knowledge, over 30 years, I've got some of this thing figured out. And I'm just trying to show you, trust me on this one. I've been doing it for a little while. Okay, that's my point. With, again, knowledge of self, aka God knowledge, you will now what? Live right. When daily. That's what I do. And it's a beautiful place to be. When you content, when your life is under your control, when you driving this thing, I've got total control over this. My routine is what it is. I try to make everything the way it's supposed to be. For me, I'm content. Excuse me, I'm happy. I'm content. I don't want and need for much, so I'm good. I ain't worrying about what I don't have. Big fan. No, I ain't got time for none of that. I'm happy and give thanks for what I do have. If you can drive down the road, I'm getting a little TMI right here. And something I just start crying. It's called tears of joy. Plus, you're grateful for the things you got. Remember, be thankful what you got. Diamond in the back, sun rooftop, dig in the scene with the gangster lean. That's all a mindset. And when you can do that in your mind, it makes me feel good personally. You can touch that. We get out there. Woo, get out of there. Get out of there. All right, where we at? Ooh, wait. Right thing, no. Right. Okay. Right thing philosophy is my truth that I've learned and lived by over the years, and it set me free to what? To be blessed when daily. I keep telling you, when you got good things happening on a day-to-day basis, you must be living right. And I can guarantee you one thing, penny to a fat man, if you're living right, you ain't got many friends. I just watched Malcolm X say the same class. I love my dude. He said, Moses, Jesus, everybody who tried to do something for their people, y'all jailed them or killed them. And you still at the same shit today. What kind of people does that? Devilish, evil people. I got a lesson for evil coming up too. Yeah. Evil doers are just that. Don't expect empathy, compassion from an evildoer. Your oppressor don't give a damn about you, or he wouldn't be oppressing you. So don't look for it from him. Malcolm said they didn't get that power by coming to ask us, can we control y'all, can we enslave y'all, manipulate y'all, we colonize y'all. Would that be nice? No, that ain't what they did. If you want what you want, you ready to what? Step up and take it. You can't get my ass and leave yours home. So if you want to get it on, let's go. So any other way won't work. And if you scared, then you can get it anyway. Remember Moses sent the boys, go take a look and see if they're, oh, they big. They go larger numbers. Punks, okay? My man Spartans, he said, we don't give a damn where the enemy at. Don't know how many it is. We just want to know where they at. Why? Because that's what we about to be. That's how you look at that. And I love that philosophy. That's mine. Knowing thyself is knowing the truth about you. Not from nobody. No, you need to know that. And that's what I give to you on a day-to-day basis. Just what I know to be true. Why? From my experience. That's what's called rightism. My experiences. I don't make nothing up. I don't gotta pretend nothing. I got memories. I can take you back down memory lane and have a whole bunch of fun. But the whole idea is to give the lesson. That's what I'm trying to do now. Sorry about that. Get back. I gotta watch that clock. All right, where we at? No, okay. Yes, I have God, aka spiritual knowledge that I live by, that I practice. I took it upon myself to what? To pass on to others. I don't know why I found the need to do that, but yeah, I work for God now. You teach them how to get to me. Okay. I've been doing that for the last 6 years. Well, it's been longer than that, but he's doing that with that philosophy, that mindset. Okay. And as long as I'm here, that's what I'm gonna be teaching you. What? To know God. And once you know him, you good to go. You don't need much. Once you get there, that's self-mastery. Why? You done put the work in to get what you need out of what I've been trying to get to you. You good to go. You can either teach it, live it, just so. Everybody want to be a teacher. Everybody ain't putting themselves to the rigors. My pastor, I want his job. No, no. Yeah, it seems that, yeah, when the fun part or that part, yeah. But he got to set forth information. He got to download, get God information to tip the people. So I don't want that job. And the stuff that he do, same thing I do. But he got people who follow him just like I got people follow me. So we respect each other for what we do. We just do it differently. But the results are the same. He get his people to God. I get y'all to God. Same deal. Let's go. Where we at? Down here. Oh yeah, right here. My job again. Yeah, I'm like remember the movie, the, John Belushi, the Blues Brothers. I get it in first what encounters of love. Everything that somebody dealing with God, people think you crazy. And everybody throughout history had to, and like I say, now I'm thinking my job is for God to teach y'all, enlighten you, inspire, educate you, motivate you. I take that as my oath I take to God that I'm gonna do this every day. And I have been the last 6 years. So if you take that oath, no matter what it is, the code following, officer, service, whatever it is, your oath you take from here. You stand up to that oath. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I will never divulge my Masonic information. Could care less. Why? You take my life. I ain't giving you jack. I took the oath. I'm standing on it. Simple. Oh, it was just ritualistic. Okay, I get it, but I'm serious. I ain't giving you nothing. Like the old Puerto Rican man, I give you nothing, Poppy. Moving on. All right, but my job, I think, is to come here and help others to find God for themselves, to know themselves. I practice, first of all, what I teach, and it took me over 30 years to learn and get good at it. So the title of a sage, a saint, a guru, those are all titles that's earned. People who wear those titles, they don't just claim it. You have to earn that. Certificates, all that stuff. Somebody got to recognize that. That's what I'm saying. And when you're working for God, and nobody policing me but God. That's only what I'm answering to. So if you think you can tell, no, don't waste your time. Don't even waste your time. Trust me. I know who my boss is. All right. And the reason why I teach my God concepts and not preach the Bible to this day, or the Quran or the Torah, that's religious. I don't do religion. I keep telling you, religion is a belief system. I practice a philosophy, principles governed on stuff that you can follow and master, not a whole bunch of superstitious belief nonsense. That ain't my thing. I need facts. I chose the Egyptian concept because what? They gave proof that I lead. They answered my question. The thing I want answered, I'm good with that. And everybody else stuff I listen to, check out. Yeah, okay, let me know when you get something different. Let me know when you get something new. And so far, you ain't did that yet. So I'm good in Egypt or Ethiopia, Kemet, what you want to call it. I'm good because I got a full range of understanding of everybody's what philosophy and religious concepts. I know them too. I just don't practice. Well, no use for it. Moving on. All right. You don't have to practice my philosophy. If you got religion working, you got to practice the right thing. Philosophy. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right. I teach concepts, not preach with a philosophy of principles. It's not about a belief. No, it's about what you can manifest for yourself. I'm hell bent on what God. Why? The blessings that I receive. I know it ain't from man. Spirituality ain't about being religious. It's about living for what? Your higher self. That's the difference. The ego is material. Okay, we're material beings, yeah, but we're spiritual beings having a material experience. Get past the nonsense of being all about material. Why? You be right back here again. That's the devil domain. I'm spiritual being having a human experience. I know who I am. Do you? Moving on. But when you have understanding of how to gain knowledge and understanding and to use the knowledge that you're getting, that's the purpose of it. To use it. Experience it for yourself. I just got a comment from one of my girls. She listen, the information is best served when what? When you practice it. There you go. There you go. I give it to you so you can practice it for yourself. I done do it already. I'm giving you what I know. And philosophies can be practiced by anybody. And if you put the time in and practice it correctly, it can be mastered by everybody. And that's the goal for my right thinking philosophy, to get you to master yourself. I don't give a damn about anything else. Could care less. Everything I give you is for you. I do what I do for you. Appreciate you tuning in. Let me wrap it up for you right now. I'm taking it home. All right, here we go. Spiritual knowledge. Again, is what I'm serving. And that's because that's the cure for all your what? Ignorant ills. Knowledge is the cure for ignorance. Okay? Spiritual ignorance, spiritual knowledge. I got you. If you God ignorant, I'm about to make you God conscious. Why? I'm gonna give you some things that'll help you along the way so that you can know him for yourself. Let's go. That ain't preaching, it's teaching. The more ignorant or spiritually ignorant you are, that's the more spiritual knowledge you're gonna need to what? To be cured. Different doses. Don't worry. I got you from 8 to 80. I got just the dose you need. I know just what you need. Trust me on that one. And my man say, spiritual knowledge not only move, it can remove. You dig? The side effect of what you get when you improve your spiritual knowledge functionship. That's your understanding of yourself and bring some funk along with it. I gotta bring some funk with it. Funk is real, okay? Spirit is real too. They go good together. Spiritual ignorance. Again, I heard the boy, my man, our Bible thumpers, the prophet Hosea. My people will be destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said that over 2,500 years ago, first of all. And to this day, I'm saying that spiritual ignorance is our number one problem with my people today. How the hell could that still be possible? Just like hate knows what? Love is the cure. The opposite of anything is the benefit of the doubt. Why? If it's bad, get it good. If it's in the dark, bring it to light. Ignorant knows knowledge is the cure. That's why the people who have the little bit more knowledge than you might want that you have want to keep you what? Ignorant. So they can what? Control and manipulate you. They've been doing it for thousands of years and they ain't stopping. Why? Why should they? You ain't giving a reason to. You still falling for the okie doke. You still falling for the banana in your tailpipe. Still falling for the same nonsense for thousands of years. I try to give you the truth. You look at me like I'm crazy. Okay. Call me crazy. Moving on. That's what I'm doing. I was once spiritually ignorant. Listen to that guy. And I became spiritually enlightened. Like me now. Okay. If I'd stayed on that road there, I wouldn't have made it. I'm 67 years old. I wouldn't have made it to 67. You sure didn't. Okay. So if you don't change your lifestyle, okay, the lifestyle to change you. They kill you. Simple. If you ain't living right, you're going to die early. Moving on. Let me take it home. Again, if I push it, if I teach it, yes, it is. I use it. I use it, and I practice it daily. That's right thing philosophy. That's what I push. That's what I use, and I'm gonna continue to do it. Why? I ain't bragging. I'm just saying I'm doing just fine on cloud nine with my knowledge of self, spiritual knowledge, self knowledge, whatever you want to call it. It's right thing philosophy. Live with it, learn it, master it, and you can call it whatever you want. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. But yeah, God, Pusherman got to go. I'll be back with more tomorrow. You know how I do. I'll be on my grind. And in closing, right thinkers, me, y'all need to be 100. Me, I'll take 100 miles today. So I never know that my right thinkers who may be on their grind, get their God knowledge, has passed away. I'm out.